far goes as Fortnite and the cube and stuff is all related, but I'll explain the story further on. Season 4, the visitor shows up. Now, the visitor was a season 8, week 8 or 7, 6, I don't know. I think it was 7. Week 7 unlockable that you got for completing a bunch of blockbusters and other stuff. It's called the blockbuster skin. But in other words, so the visitor decided to go to a missile launch base, or the villain base as people call it, and launch a rocket. This made a few rifts in time as showing that we can never escape the map. This is Battle Royale. But the thing is about this is that it's very confusing, as we can never leave, but others, like the government, can. This relates to, this is all a game, or, it's a big old fight for life. Now, currently what's happening right now is there's ruins that are going to this shape, as I call a UFO. It's most likely a bunker door, but I'm gonna call it the UFO. Now, Season 5, rifts have opened. Real life Earth and Fortnite's world have collided. That's why the season was called Worlds Collide. This had a character named Drift, a very special character, in fact. He was known to be nowhere. He was a nobody here. We didn't know who he was. Well, our characters didn't know who it was. But they met him. They showed him around. And yeah. Then they discovered the cube. As from a loading screen, it shows like they are messing around with the cube like it's some sort of joke. But then we realize the cube has been moving around the map and destroying things in its path. This cube is basically unstoppable. Now, Season 6. The cube begins to... Oh, no, I know. Season 5 still. The cube decides to keep going around the map into Loot Lake. It melts into Loot Lake and creates Thanos Lake. Thanos Lake is later turned into, in Season 6, turned into a whirlpool, basically. It's a giant whirlpool, it's awesome. Everybody loved it. And this person is going to destroy me because it's a soccer sport. Nice halfway trap. But then, after that event or whatever, then we get the ruins. The ruins start rising out from the earth after Loot Lake has attached itself to the Loot Lake Island. These little ruins all come down to a little area over by Dusty over here. They then release. And yeah. Wait, am I on the right storyline trail? I think I am. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to get what I can remember. So, in other words, these ruins start rising from the ground and they all crash down. But then, after Loot Lake is done, the floating island of the cube has turned all these ruins into, ruins and made them fly. Well, actually, no. In Season 5, the cube started to make ruins on its way down to Loot Lake. But then, afterwards, the ruins all started flying. And they created this giant, inescapable little area where there was actually no gravity. Now, this no gravity was kind of fun to players, and nobody really decided to theorize about these ruins, really. But, to my conclusion, these ruins are activating the new flying objects. I believe that the cube is connected with this new technology, same as the visitor. Jump down! Jump down! Come on! Where is you? Come on in! I'm running out of ammo. I ran out of ammo. Yeah. I'm sorry guys that I keep interrupting. It's because of freaking people. I keep going near them. It's like making this video into a clickbait thing, where I just make the video longer by killing people and stuff. But in other words, after the ruins, you know, all started to fly and stuff. Well, wait, no, I've already done that. What am I doing? Okay, hold on. I'm so sorry if this seems like a really long video. Just skip to like 30 seconds ahead so I can think to myself. Okay, season. Okay, I was on season 6. Season 6, you know, whole entire cube does this little collide thingy, and makes a floating island. After all of the little cubes or whatever, the ruins start charging, they fly into one, they make this thingy, and yeah. So after they've done this, season 7 starts. Season 7 has something weird going on. Season 7 isn't really part of the cube event. It is, but oh yeah, in season 6 we also had an event where a bunch of cube monsters were spawning in. But in other words, getting back to the thingy. No. In season 6, we also fought off the cube, and we won the battle, and the cube exploded. As I said in my last theory about what Save the World is, and how they're two interdimensional dimensions, about how they're parallel but different. I know I sound like a nerd, just listen to me, please. So, I believe they're parallel and different, of course, but in other words, it's because we fought off the cube and we destroyed it. We destroyed its remains of Kevin. We killed Kevin. And after we've done that, we then transfer to season 7. Ice King tries to take over things. Tries to take over the island, in fact, with his own dragons hiding in the place, which are actually probably the Fire King's dragons, which turned into hybrid in season 8, but that's not there yet. So in other words, now the prisoner is starting to escape by figuring out or becoming self-aware about where he is, and he sets the place a little bit on fire. Not the whole entire place, but like some of the place, like where he is. And so he sets that place on fire, where he is, and that allows him to escape. After he escapes, then season 8 starts. Wait, no, season 7 event, ice monsters, cube stuff. Alright, now we can finally get to season 8. Season 8. The Fire King has finally became on his own. He's no longer wandering around the map looking for survival. He's in fact stolen the dragon eggs and breeded them himself. By, come on, man. By keeping them in a volcano. Now, this is awesome because the volcano, you know, he can fly. But in other words, this is awesome because now he can fight against the Ice King. We don't know anything about what's going on with the Ice King. All we know is this is charging. This is going to charge. This door is probably going to open or create a giant beam that affects... Wait, does anybody remember that event, the zombie event for season 6, and like how a giant beam went in the air and it was purple? Now, lots of people believe that the cube itself is causing this because you see there's a lot of evidence and background to support it. As we know, the giant beam in the sky, the purple beam, the cube could have took over the beam or this little area and powered up the beam itself with its own power, and now it's doing the same, or the remains are, to I guess control the island again. Now the visitor is doing something with this cube, and the cube is very self-aware. It's like its own entity. It knows what it's doing. It knows what's right to it, and it knows what's wrong to it. Alright, mister, you can stop! Dude, this guy's just trying to hit a trick shot. Come on, man. Don't hit no trick shot. There we go, getting some skill back, and there's been that's just sad. I said I got my skill back and I just died. Alright, so in other words, season 8. So far all we know is there's just floating ruins around the map. And these, oh yeah guys, don't forget, I'm drinking orange vanilla. Yeah, it sounds like it's gonna kill me. Just like how it killed my dad. No, I'm just messing with you. I don't have a dad no more. He's not dead. He just left me. But in other words, So in other words, season 8, these floating runes are going around the map, and they're starting to plug into this UFO, as I call it. And a lot of players are speculating there's going to be the rest that plug in. It's going to do something. It's going to open both doors that Loot Lake has been found. Now, this UFO, as I call it, is covering the majority of Loot Lake. And you're like, how do you know this? Hama. Well, it's actually because on another dig site, we did find another door. Now, we don't know if the whole entire freaking island is just one giant UFO. Yeah, I need that emote. I also need to switch it up. But we don't know if the island itself is a UFO or something alien technology. I don't know. Because right down here, right there, we found another metal door. Now, this metal door was the first to be uncovered before the giant UFO was uncovered by the government of the game. So it's probably covering the majority of the area. Now, I hope that Tilted goes away because I'm sick and tired of it. In fact, I want to land there and show you how good I am. But yeah, basically, this whole entire game is just one big old storyline. And if this is such a scam, or if hiring somebody to do my job is such a scam, then this is a huge scam. Stole that from regular shows. Good show. Remind me of my college days and my kid. Oop. Are you dumb? Or is you dumb? Is you dumb? Oh my gosh. Thank you, little sucker. Oop. No! Oh no. Who? No, who? Did we used to play a lot? Alright guys, that's gonna be it for the storyline. But thanks guys for watching. Peace out.